Okay, hi everyone. Hi. Hi everyone. Okay, my slides are blocking, so I don't know if you guys can actually hear me or not. Let me go on YouTube so that I can see if it's working. Okay, it's working. Hi Tuan, hi Brian, hi Jamilu, hi Ray. Okay, cool, it's working. Everyone, hi. Okay, cool. Hey everyone, I'm gonna quickly do this introduction so that I can get back to the chat box and whatnot because with these lights on, I can't. It hides my chat box. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to today's live analysis session brought to you by IC Markets. So IC Markets do these webinars for you guys so that you guys can improve your trading and grow your trading account. Okay, so disclaimer, you guys already know how this works. Um, any information that I share in this webinar should not be construed as trading advice, investment advice, or any form of financial advice. Please take this webinar purely as educational advice. Okay, let me just say hi to everyone. Hi Jack, hi Desiree, hi Carlo, hi Ermelinda. Oh, very nice name. Hi BL, hi Nick, hi. Okay, so our agenda for today is basically to go on TradingView, do a live analysis session. Again, this is an educational platform, okay? So this is not a signals group, it's not a forecasting group. So please don't take anything that I analyze today as a signal, okay? The whole point is to show you guys how I even get my analysis to begin with. Okay, other than that, when we do go on to TradingView, we will be looking at, hi, okay, we will be looking at three pairs. The first pair will be commodity, which is XAUUSD. I look at XAUUSD because I usually specialize in XAUUSD. I mean, I specialize in XAUUSD, so I'm more familiar with this pair. Okay, we're going to look at one Forex pair and we're going to look at one cryptocurrency pair. So cryptocurrency, we can look at one Bitcoin, one Ethereum. It's entirely up to you guys. You guys let me know in the chat box, but I usually look at Ethereum. Forex, I have no preference. You guys let me know in the chat box what you want. Okay, so we're going to go on the charts. We're going to look for support resistance. We're going to look for trend, and then we're going to look for confluences, and that's exactly how we look for our setups on a daily basis. Okay, so let's introduce your host if you guys don't already know me. Hi, Henry. Okay, so Henry has already requested for BTC, so that's good. Oh, one thing about these YouTube webinars, I notice is that there is a lag. So right now for me, I'm already on the page with my picture on it, but I'm looking at the YouTube on my phone and it still says introducing your host. Okay, so there is a bit of lag. So if you ask me a question, there might be a little bit of delay for me to receive the question and then a little bit of delay for me to answer your question. Okay, but I will be answering your questions. Okay, so my name is Cassandra for those who don't already know me. You can call me Cass. I see some of you calling me Bob. Hi, Kwabi. Okay, I am an investment external analyst and a prop trader at Everest Fortune Group. So for those who don't know what Everest Fortune Group is, we're an award-winning research firm. Okay, we're the finalists for 2019, 2020, and 2021 for Best Forex and Best Equity Research. 2022 is not out yet, that's why you don't see it there. Okay, we're part of the Forex Army. Okay, our team consists of CFA, CMT, CFTE accredited traders. And what we basically do at Everest is that we forecast where the markets are going using technical analysis or fundamental analysis or all the different kinds of analysis. And then we kind of advise banks, brokerages, hedge funds, and financial institutions and you guys on this webinar where we think the markets are going. Okay, so here at Everest, we have developed quite a bit of indicators and EAs over at the Forex Army. Okay, other than that, my own personal trading, I am a full-time prop trader. For those who don't know what prop trading is, you basically take a test, you pass the test, then you get funded by a prop firm, and then there's profit sharing when you make a profit. Okay, so I've taken these tests and I passed them quite a few times already. It's not that easy to pass. The passing rate is less than 2%. And how I managed to pass all these tests is by using technical analysis. Okay, so I am a technical analysis specialist. Therefore, if you have questions, if you guys have questions, do ask me in the chat box and I will try my best to answer you, especially with technical analysis and not fundamentals. Okay, let me just read some of your questions. Yes, the lag can be really bad, especially around 30 to 45 minutes into the training, and that's where the most input stuff are. Okay, so when I'm doing this live analysis session, to try to like not have a lag, I don't know if there's a sound lag or if what kind of lag is going on. So usually I'll type notes at the bottom. In case there's a lag, you can always refer to my notes. Okay, so I do this webinar, YouTube webinar with IC markets for Bahasa as well, and then we notice that that happens sometimes as well. Oh, you can just Google the prop firms, just type prop firms in Google and a lot of them will come out. I wouldn't be mentioning them in this webinar, but hi Wilson. Okay, so Q&A. You guys can ask me anything throughout the entire webinar. We don't need to do this like 20 minutes Q&A specifically for questions and answer, especially since there is a lag, right? Because by the time I get your questions, it's gonna take a while for my answers to get back to you. So just ask me throughout the webinar and I will answer you. At some point you will receive my answer, okay? So thank you from IC Markets. I'm going to continue with TradingView. Okay, actually the lag is not too bad today. Okay, I noticed the lag is not too bad. Right now I'm at thank you from IC Markets, but on my YouTube screen it still says Q&A, so it's only one slide apart, so that's not too bad. Okay, let me pull out TradingView. Okay, I don't know which group I did this webinar for, but I remember very clearly last week I did call a buy for EUR and ZD. Looks like it worked out perfectly. It worked out perfect. So my idea for EUR and ZD was wait for the pullback. Okay, at the pullback, enter for buy, and then take profit 1 here, take profit 2 is here. Okay, so looks like this played out very nicely. I haven't reviewed my trade since last week because as most of you know, I am pregnant. So I've been spending a lot of time on bed actually. I've been spending a lot of time in bed. Haven't been really looking at the chart. So this is my first time reviewing whatever I caught last week. And okay, it looks like it's working out nicely. Okay, looks like it's working out very, very nicely. I actually have 2 trades on EUR and ZD. The first one is a buy, which you guys can see worked out nicely. The second one is this. Okay, let me pull up the second one. I remember calling this so clearly, I can't remember which webinar I did this for. Okay, so my second entry for EURNZD is to wait for the buy. The buy played out very nicely from here to here, and then here is supposed to be my sell entry. Okay, this is supposed to be my sell entry, which is right now. Okay, so we do have a problem though. The problem is that my sell entry is on a weekly time frame. Okay, my sell entry is on a weekly time frame, so I don't know if you guys want to consider this trade, but you know how the weekly time frame can differ a lot. Like my entry zone area is 1790 all the way to 1803 or 1804. So that's a very huge area of entry. If you guys want to consider this trade, please go down. We can come back later to consider this trade. Actually, maybe in the meantime, right? Maybe in the meantime, let's go analyze gold first, and then we'll come back to EURNZD. If you want to see, if you guys want to look at EURNZD. If you don't want to look at EURNZD, we can look at a totally different pair. It doesn't matter. Okay. Let me see what's going on with XAUUSD. So I'm guessing this is what I called for XAUUSD last week, calling for a buy. It's still on its way there, I guess. Okay, let's reanalyze everything. I'm going to get rid of everything I drew last week so that we can reanalyze. I did write here what I thought about this trade. It's a low probability trade. It's a 50-50 trade. Be careful. Okay, so I don't know what I was calling. There's no buy, there's no sell, there's no stop loss and take profit. I guess I was just highlighting levels last week. It's not as clear. So when I'm very clear about a trade, I will put sell, stop loss, and take profit. It's very clear cut. Okay, but in this case, I only put resistance and support. I'm guessing I was just highlighting a few levels. Let's reanalyze gold and see where gold is going this week. Okay, I didn't have a very good last week wasn't the best for me when it came to gold. Okay, and then I was trying to review how I went wrong. Okay, I was trying to review what did I do wrong on gold? Why am I not profiting? Then I realized actually, if you guys look at the daily time frame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles was moving sideways. Do you guys see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So last week I kept trying to get in for a buy, but then clearly it was ranging. I did tell you guys before that my strategy only works with a ranging market. Okay, my strategy only works when price is either going up or when it's going down. If it's going sideways, I'm going to get stopped out a lot because my strategy does not cater for sideways market. Okay, so in this case, we can see here the whole of last week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, price was actually just moving sideways, and I can see why I got stopped out. I got stopped out twice last week, so I lost 2% last week, but overall for the month, I am still 2% in profit. Okay, so let's see what I can get from gold this week. Sorry, I'm looking down to see if there's a lag. Okay, I do. Let's just highlight some support and resistance. I'm going to highlight some support and resistance. Not going to highlight any more trend, because actually trend doesn't look very clean to me. Like, is this an uptrend? Is this a downtrend? This looks like it's a very tiny uptrend. It looks like I can draw a very small channel here. Okay, it looks like I can probably draw a very tiny channel. It'll be very obvious when I go down to the small time frames. Right? This is a very nice and clean channel. It's a very nice and clean channel. Just looking at the channel, I'm a bit more biased. The price is going up, but let's see what other information I can get from gold. Okay, let's move down to the smaller time frame. I've got a support there, got a resistance here. Okay, I'm going to change this name to support resistance so that I know what I'm talking about when I come back and review this, like on a different day or like a different time. Support. Okay, cool. Let me go down to the 4 hours. I don't know if I'm the only one experiencing this, but the screen is not moving. Okay, I have like YouTube on my phone as well, and it's moving for me. It's just a little delayed. Like right now, I already drew my support and resistance, but I'm looking at the charts on my phone, and there's no support and resistance. Okay, it is moving. It's just a little bit laggy. Will you have time for AUD USD? Would you like to clarify when a Fibonacci level is touched, does it become invalid? I don't quite understand what invalid means, just vague recall something about it. Okay, so when something's invalid, let's say I highlight a support resistance here. Okay, oh, okay, actually, let me go to those. Let me just highlight some things on this chart first. I highlight a support and resistance here. So my idea is that when price comes to the support, for example, okay, this is not the case here, okay, I'm just giving an example, and I want it to bounce, it ends up not bouncing at all. Okay, it ends up like breaking. It ends up breaking. Immediately, I would think that my support level is invalid, as in it's not usable. So when I say invalid, like to me, invalid would mean that whatever I'm drawing or whatever tools I'm using is not giving me accurate information. It's not helping me find. Still, it lags. Okay, it's not helping me find good setups, and therefore I'm not getting accurate like setups, and I'm not profiting in trading. So when I say like something's invalid, that means it's that thing that I'm using is not useful to my analysis. Okay, Joanna's asking for AUD USD. So after this, we'll do EUR and ZD, AUD USD, and then we can do a Bitcoin. Okay, I'm trying to see what I can get for gold. It's really okay. This is an invalid channel. Okay, why? Because although there are two touches here, and there's multiple touches at the bottom. Okay, this one if I adjust it, it will touch. Okay, you can see here this part here, price already broke out. Okay, and it's not respecting the channel. Therefore, this channel is invalid, and we shouldn't be using this channel anymore because this channel is not giving us accurate information, and this channel is not going to help us narrow down where we think price is going. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this channel actually. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this channel. Remember, your whole job as a trader is to make money in trading. So if something you are using is stopping you from making money or making a profit from trading, you should stop using it, okay? You really should stop using it. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the channel. Instead, I'm going to use this trend line. Okay, I'm going to use this trend line, and then we're going to see what information. Okay, this support here is invalid, okay, to our current analysis. Why? Because price is here. This support is here. Before price reaches this support, I already see other levels of support. So there's another support here. It's a very clear-cut support here. Okay, I'm not saying that this one is okay. This one is not that this one is invalid. It's just that at this current point in time, it's still very far. I don't think price will reach there. I think price will come here and then try to bounce. Okay, so I do see a support there, and I do see a resistance here. Okay, so before price even does anything, I already see a closer support and resistance. And therefore, I'm going to get rid of this support here. I'm going to get rid of this resistance here, and then we're going to use this as a reference of where we think price is going. Okay, where we think price is going. Remember, anything you do on the charts, especially if you're using technical analysis, is to narrow down where you think price is going. That is the only purpose of using technical analysis, is to narrow down where you think price is going. Okay, so I'm narrowing down that price is going to move within this resistance and this support. Why? Because number one, I do kind of see consolidation already. Do you guys see how price is just bouncing within this support resistance? Okay, it makes me a little bit biased that price is going to continue moving within the support resistance. Number two, there is an uptrend trend line here. Okay, there's an ascending trend line, making me think that price is going to move here, but then try to follow this trend line. Okay, that means if price were to come here, I will get in here for a sell. Okay, if price were to come to this area here, okay, I will definitely get in for a buy. Okay, so right now I don't have a clear idea whether price is going up or down. I just know that somewhere along this support resistance, price is going to do some kind of reaction. It's either going to reverse. Actually, it's most likely going to reverse at either the support or resistance. So that means this is going to be your entry for the sell, and this is going to be your entry for the buy. Okay, this is the two levels you consider for your buy and your sell. Why I can't tell you whether it's going to be a buy or sell? Because price seems to be moving sideways in this area. So if price is moving sideways, that means price has not decided where it wants to go. And if price has not decided where it wants to go, I'm not going to decide for price where it wants to go. Price will tell us where it wants to go. But I just need to remember when price reaches my resistance and support, that's when I should get ready to get in for either a buy position here or a sell position. Okay, at the same time, let me pull up some indicators to give me a more bias, give me more a rougher idea where I think price is gonna go. Okay, yeah, you know what, guys? I think skip gold for now. If you can, all I can say is at 2011. Okay, price is, there's a resistance there. 1973, there's a support there. Okay, that's all I can tell you for gold. But other than that, when I pull out the indicators, it's giving me mixed signals. Ichimoku was showing me a sell, but at the same time, there's an uptrend trend line. There's an ascending trend line. Okay, I'm gonna pull out a few more indicators, and I'm sure they're gonna tell me different stories as well. So that's these kind of trades. When I look at the charts like that, I usually try not to trade it. Why? Because there's too many conflicting information. Conflicting information means that there is not enough evidence. There's like, okay, one thing, the red bars and, okay, so Desiree is asking, so all the red bars and engulfing doesn't show you gold is likely weak. I do see weakness, but at the same time it's still moving in an uptrend. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I think this is a scam caller. Someone is calling me with a very, very weird number. Okay. Okay, so the thing is, I do see weakness, but at the same time, it's still moving in an uptrend. So this is very, like, information is not very clear cut. So therefore, why do you want to take the risk in getting into this trade? Because this trade is giving you conflicting information. You want to get into a trade where everything is pointing up. Like, no matter what you pull out, you can pull out Ichimoku, you can pull out like the support lines, you can pull out like everything that you see, you can pull out everything you want to pull out, and then everything is showing you that it's up, right? In this case, some things are showing me it's up, some things is showing me it's a sell. It's just like, do I want to take this risk? No, you don't want to take this risk, because why? The only difference between gambling and trading is calculated risk. In gambling, the odds are fixed. You go into casino, you play blackjack, it's 48% against the casino. You play roulette, it's 48% against the casino. You play, I don't even know if there's a 50% chance. All, okay, like most of the tables I know is 48%. Okay, the difference between trading and gambling is that you know for sure in gambling there's a 48%. That means there's a 52% of you chance of you losing. In this case, when half the things are telling you it's a up, half the things are telling you it's a down, that means it's a 50-50% chance. Why would you take a trade that is so low risk? Like, sorry, so high risk. That means you have a 50% chance of winning, there's a 50% chance of you losing. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna answer it. Thanks, Joanna. Okay, don't get into like low probability trades. So now let's just move on. I am going to leave these levels here. Remember 2011 and 1973. These are your two levels you want to look out for. Other than that, I wouldn't dare to call a buy or sell because the charts is just giving conflicting information. We now want to go look for a chart that everything is showing up so that when we get in for a buy, we feel confident because we're like, okay, I have a 80% or 90% confidence that it's going to go up. I'm going to enter for buy. There's only a 10% chance of me losing. This is a high probability trade. This is the kind of trades that will help you grow your account and make you money in trading and help you retire from your job, you go travel the world and whatnot. Okay, these are the kind of trades that you want to get in on. If you're going for those low probability trades, trust me, you're not going to retire anytime soon. Okay, so only go in for high probability trades. Okay, let's go to the next one. BTC USD requested by, I do know someone who requested this a while ago. I don't see your message anymore. Okay, someone requested BTC USD a while ago. Oh, okay, Henry. Henry requested for BTC USD. So let's do Henry and then we can do Joanna's AUD USD. Okay, for Rick or Joey, I won't be doing NASDAQ or any index. So Rick is asking, can we do NASDAQ or UK 100? I don't usually do index. Okay, why? Because I am a purely technical analyst. Okay, I purely use technical analysis to find my trades. Index, which is like, for example, NASDAQ, the top tech companies in the US, UK 100, the top 100 companies in the US. These are made out of companies. Therefore, there's a lot of things involved. That means news can affect it, company data can affect it, company profits can affect it. There's a lot of things. I think fundamental analysis really do affect the index quite a bit. Therefore, I stay away from the index because I'm a pure technical analysis. I do see people who trade US30 and they make a lot of profit. But those people who trade US30, like I watch them trade before I see their sell trading. They literally watch the news 1 hour, or was it half an hour before they start trading to see what the news is saying. So my style of trading, there's no news involved. I purely only use like whatever I see on TradingView to come up with my analysis. Okay, therefore index would not be a good pair for me to chart on. Okay, so let's look at BTC USD. Okay, I still have half an hour. I can probably do one BTC USD. Then we can look at Joanna's AUD USD. And then we can look at EUR and ZB. Because I was calling for a sell. Problem is I was calling for a sell on the weekly time frame. Okay, that's a very, I want to see if I can call a sell on a smaller time frame so that we can find a closer entry, a closer take profit, and a closer stop loss. Okay, BTC. Trend isn't very clear either. I do kind of see higher highs. Okay, I do see higher highs and higher lows. Like I see it. I mean, I would want to consider this an uptrend, but I mean, structure isn't the best. But okay, I guess if if someone were to ask me, oh, is BTC going up or down right now at this current point of time, I would say on the daily time frame, if I had to write a report and I have to like come up with a conclusion. Hi Amar, welcome. Okay, if I must come up with a conclusion, I would say BTC USD is, I'm a bit more biased that BTC USD looks like it's going up on the long trend because it's making higher highs. Okay, but at the same time, I don't love the structure. Let's see what support resistance is saying. Okay, I see support there. I see resistance here. This is the closest resistance I can find. Okay, now let's go down to a small time frame. Okay, I'm adjusting that because a lot of it was cutting the body. I do see another resistance here. Okay, let's just highlight this resistance. Highlight this support. Okay, if I must call something, I would call a buy from this support area. Okay, I will wait for price to come down to this area, and this is the area I will go in for a buy. Okay, so why am I doing that? Remember, anytime you decide anything from trading, you need to have a reason why you have decided that. Okay, so why am I doing that? Because number one, when I answer my first question, is price going up or down? I said that I was a bit more biased that price is going up. Although I don't love the structure of the charts, but if I have to choose, like if I have to give 51% to up or down, I will give the higher percentage to up. Okay, so my bias is that price is going up. So if price is going up, my bias should be to go in for a buy. Because if price is going up, you want to follow the trend so that the trend can push you to your take profit. Okay, so right now I think it's like when you see tug of war, you know, like tug of war where like two teams are pulling each other and you don't know who's going to win, but you just need to choose one. So one team can be slightly stronger than the other team, but that team that is slightly stronger is going to win. So when I ask myself, is price going up or down? I think the uptrend is slightly stronger than the downtrend because of the higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so because of the higher highs and higher lows, my decision is that I'm a bit slightly more biased that it's an uptrend. That's the thing about trading, right? There's never 100%. There is never 100% in trading. Your job is to collect as much information as you can. From the information you have collected, you are going to decide what's going to happen from the information. So from the information that I've collected, that price is doing higher highs, higher lows, I am biased that it is going up. Okay, everything in trading is logical. Okay, everything in trading is logical. Okay, so let me see chances of price bouncing at the support area. Okay, reason number one. There is a lot of times, 1, 2, in the past, price came here one time, it bounced. It came here second time, it bounced. It is going to come here the third time. Okay, it looks like it's trying to get here the third time. If it bounced the last two times, my bias is definitely going to be it's going to bounce here the third time. Okay, so if it comes here the third time, I'm going to be biased to get into a buy. Let me see what else is giving me reason to believe that this buy is going to work out. Let me look at Fibonacci levels. It's probably at 38.6% there. Probably looks like it's a 38.6. 38.2, sorry. Okay, there is a 38.2 exactly on the dot here, giving me even more confidence that price is going to bounce there. Okay, other than that, let me see if I can find any other levels that are lining up there. Um, 1.6. 1.2. Okay, no levels lining up there. Okay, so right now I have reason to believe price is going to bounce at the support. Okay, number one, because price is moving, making higher highs, higher lows on the bigger time frame, giving me a bit of confidence that price is going up. Therefore, I want to go in for a buy. Number two, price has bounced in this area twice in the past, okay, making me think that this support level is a level that price tends to reject. Okay, number three, there's a 38.2% Fibonacci retracement that lines up exactly in this area, making me believe that this area is a key level and therefore I would want to go in for a buy in this area. Okay, so right now this is my analysis. Buy, take profit. And my stop loss will be just below it. Okay, because if I am wrong, I want to be wrong fast. Okay, if I am wrong, I want to get kicked out of this trade fast. In the event price comes here, it doesn't bounce and it breaks out instead. It breaks out, I want it to hit my stop loss fast so that as it's going down, I am already out of the trade. No matter what happens, I'm already out of the trade. It doesn't matter. I take my 1% loss and then I can be on my merry way. Okay, I can go look for another trade. It doesn't matter. In trading, there's no 100%. Losing is part of the game. Okay, so if you lose, good. Just go back, review why you lost. Okay, review why you lost the trade, and then next time do better. Okay, that's it. That's all you have to do in trading. Call a trade, take it. If you lose it, review it. If you win it, you make profit. But you still have to review, okay, even if you win. Okay, so this is what I think is going to happen. If it reaches my buy entry, that's great. If it doesn't, then that's okay. So number one, what we're doing, we're waiting for pullback, buy entry, waiting for rejection, buy entry. Okay, hold on. I need to pull the indicators to confirm that the indicators are agreeing with my entry. If the indicators are not agreeing with my entry, I'm not going to go in. Okay, Ichimoku not agreeing. Ichimoku not agreeing at all. Let me see. DMI is saying it's a sell. Ichimoku is saying it's a sell. Okay. Let's see what the oscillators are saying. Okay, there is a slim hope. Okay. Oops. RSI is saying it's a sell. Wait, let me see how I can adjust it. Okay, there is a slim possibility that this is a bullish divergence. Okay, possible bullish divergence. Okay, um, I would say not a high probability buy. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. Oh my gosh, what happened? Um, Wait a minute. I'm so sorry guys. What happened? What happened? Where's my charts? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? My charts just disappeared. Okay, I need to re-pull my charts again. I'm so sorry about this. Of all the time that was to happen, it had to happen now. Why would they even ask me to do antivirus when I'm on a Mac? Okay, anyways, that last chart that we looked at, okay, that last chart that we look at, the Bitcoin, just know that it's not exactly a high probability trade, okay? It's not exactly a high probability trade, okay? So if you still want to get on it, just know that I'm not very confident with it. I feel like it's okay. Like I see it, okay? I'm gonna do AUD USD requested by Joanna, okay? And then that's probably the last one. Okay, EURNZD. Oh my gosh, another chart. What is up with the chart structures these days? Okay, another one. Okay, I do see price moving in an uptrend, kind of. It was moving on a downtrend. That trend broke already, now it's moving in an uptrend. Okay, so we're gonna bank on this uptrend being valid, and then we're gonna try to get in on a buy. Okay, but before that happens, I want to see the possibility of this being a pullback rather than a that's the 38.2. Okay, I'm trying to establish whether this price is doing this, price is gonna continue up on an uptrend, or is price doing this. Okay, this is important. Okay, let's go down to the small time frame. I don't love this, it cut through price a little, but it's okay. Might need to adjust this. Okay, I think AUD USD is not giving me anything significant. Why does the charts all look like they're just moving sideways? Right? The charts are all just giving me sideways vibes. Okay, guys, it's gonna be very hard for me to chart on AUD USD because again, my style of trading is that price needs to be ranging. Okay, in the event price, sorry, not ranging, trending. Okay, it means that it needs to go up or down. In the event it's not going up or down, it's very, very hard for me to find analysis because my style of trading is not to trade the sideways market. Okay, I do see AUD USD kind of moving in like it's an uptrend, but it's not an uptrend. Okay, see, it's making higher highs. It's making higher highs. And then here it makes a lower low. Okay, so this is a very good example of a sideways market. It's very hard for me to find a setup or a trade for this. Okay, I think I rather spend the time looking for, yeah, I feel like it's a range. Yeah, I think so as well. It's kind of ranging as well. Okay, so I can highlight some support and resistance, but that's all I can do for you on these charts. Okay, I cannot really do much for you because it's not giving me much. I cannot force the charts. Okay, definitely this is a resistance you will look out for. If price comes to this resistance area, you want to like look for a sell or look for a possible breakout. Okay, but this is a okay, Tuan, see you tomorrow. Bye, see you tomorrow. Okay, this is not the best, honestly. Okay, but if price comes to this is the area you want to consider to get in for a buy or sell. Okay, you want to focus. It has felt sideways for about one. I know it look. I mean, look at the charts. It looks horrible. The charts looks horrible. Like I. Uh, okay, let's not. Let you know what? There's so many charts, guys. There's so many forex pairs. Like just look at the watch list. Look at this site here, and you will see all the different pairs, all the different instruments, all the different. If something is not working out, we don't have to keep looking at it. Okay, like I'm usually a gold trader, but last week, two of my trades hit stop loss and makes me feel like okay, I think gold. I need to take a break from gold for a while because it doesn't seem like gold is working out for me. So I'm gonna take a break from gold and then I'm gonna go look at other stuff instead. Okay, so I mean if AUD USD is just going sideways, right? We shouldn't force it. We should just move on to a different chart already. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next one that you guys requested. AUD NZD. Hopefully we find something. If it's going sideways, I'm so sorry guys. I really cannot like do anything in the sideways market. Okay, this is a little bit better. At least it's trending. Right? At least it's trending. This is a little bit better. What trend is this though? Okay, on the bigger time frame, the daily time frame, it looks like it's trending down. Okay, price can do this right now and it's just going to make lower lows, lower highs, or price can do this and then it's going to go higher. Okay, so our job right now is to figure out is does price want to go up or does price want to go down? Lower low, another one of those like very unclear. Okay, lower low, lower high, but no lower low. It was making lower highs, okay, and then it starts making higher lows. Looks like price is moving in a triangle. I don't love this chart structure. Do not love this chart structure. Let me try to find something. Okay, I really don't like this chart structure. I really doubt I can find anything. But let's go down to the 4 hours. Is it gonna continue moving up? Let's see. Okay, I think price is gonna continue moving up. Okay, price is at a support right now. It's at quite a strong support. There is a uptrend, ascending trend line. There is overlap horizontal support. Okay, I think there's a good chance price might bounce from here. Okay, if I were to call for a trade, this would be it. Buy. Buy entry. My stop loss is here. If I'm wrong, I want to be wrong fast. Okay, remember, if I am wrong, I want to be wrong fast. I do not want to dwell in a losing trade. Okay, let's see what is our chances of price getting to our hitting our stop loss and getting to our take profit area. Look, my only aim, guys, is to look for entries and then make sure from my entry price goes to my take profit. That is my only aim in trading. If you can master that, you're going to make a lot of profit in trading. If you can master that, you're going to make a lot of profit in trading. Okay, we've got a problem. The problem is if price were to pull back, there's a chance it's going to pull back way beyond our stop loss. Okay, so our stop loss is just here. Okay, you know what? If price does pull back and it pulls beyond our stop loss, then that's totally fine. Because again, if we are wrong, we want to be wrong fast. I do see a possibility of price pulling back. Like, you know, it pulls back, hit the stop loss, and it just continues up. Okay, I do see a possibility of that happening. Okay, let's, you know why? Because if you adjust it a little, this trend line can be drawn a different way. Okay, if this trend line was drawn a different way, that actually means that this chart actually has a lot more room to go down. Okay, so let's see what are the chances of price bouncing here. Let's plot the indicators to give us a bit more confidence. If the indicators are all pointing up, we're good. We can go for this buy. Okay. If at some point some of the indicators are showing a sell, we are going to stay out of this. Okay. So it's that easy. You find a setup, you get it. You pull out the indicators. The indicators agree with you, go. If the indicators don't agree with you, don't go. Okay, Ichimoku agreeing with us. Okay, so we've got our first thumbs up. Ichimoku is agreeing with us. DMI. The MI looks like it wants to change trend. Okay, it looks like it wants to change trend. It has not done it yet, but it looks like it wants to change trend. Not loving what the MI is saying. Okay, RSI and stochastics. The minute I see a bearish divergence, we are out. Okay, this setup cannot be used. Okay, if I see a bearish divergence, this setup cannot be used. Okay, this setup is invalid. If it doesn't show me anything, then we're good. Yikes, man. Okay, you know what? I don't see a bearish divergence. Okay, I won't consider this a bearish divergence. Why? Because a bearish divergence will give you a nice higher low. Okay, but in this case, it made higher low, and then it made a higher high. Okay, so that's not. Could it be a Nike tick? Yep, it could be a Nike tick. But I mean, if it was a Nike tick, I think it would have been over already. Okay, let me see. It could be a Nike tick. I can see what you're saying with a Nike tick from here to here, right? But remember, the Nike tick strategy is that it does a Nike tick, and then from here you enter for a sell, right? It already did that. So it already did the Nike tick, and now it already did the pullback. Now the question is, from here, where is it going? Is it going to continue going down, or is it going to go up? Okay, I am a little bit more biased that it's going to go up. Okay, and I would say so far Ichimoku is agreeing with us. I would say kinda actually RSI is agreeing with us. Okay, because there's two ways to use stochastics and RSI. The first way is you look for divergence. Sorry, there's three ways. The first way is you look for divergence. The second way is you look for support. Another third way is you look for resistance. I do see price reaching a support. Okay, I do see price reaching a support. Can you see every time it reaches this support, it will bounce here. Okay, so same. It reach here, then it bounce. Okay, then it pull back to this support again. Okay, and then it bounced. Okay, right now it's at that support again for the third time. I think I'm a bit more biased that it's going to bounce. Okay, because it already done it the 2 times. Chances are it's going to do it the third time. Okay, so I would say actually, not only is RSI not going against our analysis, RSI is actually telling us that, hey, we're at a support, you can consider getting in for a buy. Okay, so that's that. Let's see what stochastics is saying. I always click the wrong stochastics. Sorry guys. Let me get rid of this stochastic slow strategy. I don't want to use you, thank you very much. I want to use the old school stochastics. Stochastics, the settings will change to 21, 5, and 3. Okay. Now, stochastics is showing me a bearish divergence. So I see a hidden bearish divergence. We're not gonna. RSI is showing that the buy is okay. Stochastic is showing a sell. Okay, why is it showing a sell? Although it's making higher highs, it's already a breakout here. Okay, this is a form of divergence, by the way, where on the charts, price is still moving within the trend line, but on your oscillator, price already